What's up, Collide? I'm so excited you're here with us today. And I want to give a shout out to all the new 5th graders who are joining our Collide family today. Shout out! Collide is a better place because you're here, and we can't wait to see what God does through all of us this next year. To kick off this Collide New Year, we're going to spend the next few weeks talking about how we can trust God with 4 things that He has given every single one of us. The first one we want to talk about is the gifts that God has given you. Have you ever gotten a really dope gift? I can remember getting an Xbox for Christmas. I ripped open the wrapping paper to see what I was going to spend the rest of my life playing. The hours of joy of destroying my friends at NCAA Football 2005. I was about to be the coolest dude on the block. System linking for 12-player Halo, let's go. But that's not the type of gift we're talking about. I want to expand the way we think about gifts today. To do that, let's take a look at one of my favorite stories in the Bible. Open up with me to John 6, 5 through 15. Jesus soon saw a huge crowd of people coming to look for him. Turning to Philip, he said, "Where can we buy bread to feed all these people?" He was testing Philip, for he already knew what he was going to do. Philip replied, "Even if we worked for months, we wouldn't have enough money to feed them." Then Andrew, Simon Peter's brother, spoke up. "There's a young boy with 5 barley loaves and 2 fish. But what good is that with this huge crowd?" "Tell everyone to sit down," Jesus said. So they all sat down on the grassy slopes. The men alone numbered about 5,000. Then Jesus took the loaves, gave thanks to God, and distributed them to the people. Afterward, he did the same with the fish, and they all ate as much as they wanted. After everyone was full, Jesus told the disciples, "Now gather the leftovers so that nothing is wasted." So they picked up the pieces and filled 12 baskets with scraps left by the people who had eaten from the 5 barley loaves. When the people saw him do this miraculous sign, they exclaimed, "Surely he is the prophet we have been expecting." When Jesus saw that they were ready to force him to be their king, he slipped away to the hills by himself. Did y'all catch the gift that was in this story? It was lunch. This little boy had the gift of knowing what his meal was. And then he trusted God with that gift, and God used it to perform one of the most well-known miracles in history. For this young boy, his gift was some fish and some bread. For you, your gift might be athleticism, for example. You have a ton of talent in one particular sport. Your gift may be knowledge. You can read a book once and comprehend it. You're a math wizard. And I'm glad that there's math people out there, because Lord knows that's not my gift. As soon as they started adding letters into math, I'm just glad that you guys have that gift. Your gift may be serving. You can notice the person in school who needs help or at church and who needs a little extra encouragement, and you can give that to them. You love being the one to give it to them. We all have gifts. What matters is how we use them. The young boy could have easily opted to keep the lunch for himself. I don't need to tell you how important lunch is. Don't touch my lunch. But instead of being focused on what he wanted, he was focused on trusting God with what he could do with his gift. What we can learn from this young boy is that we can trust God with our gifts. There's something I don't want us to miss through this story, though. It's very subtle. It's that the young boy trusted God with his gifts meant that he had to hand them over. He said, "Lord, I was really excited to eat this bread and fish today, but I only have this lunch because you gave it to me. So I'm gonna trust you with it and allow my gifts to bless other people." Today, you may need to say, "Lord, I love being athletic. It's so much fun, but my gift of athleticism comes from you. So I'm gonna trust you with it by using my gifts to bless other people and to bring you glory." You may need to say, "Lord, thank you for my ability to learn. Help me trust you with that gift and use it to learn about you and help others learn about you." You may even say, "Lord, thank you that serving comes so naturally to me. Help me trust you with this gift and serve others, not so that they think I'm awesome, but so that they think you're awesome." The young boy trusted God with a gift as simple as his lunch, and God used it to impact thousands of people. What can God do through you if you trust him with your gifts? I can't wait to find out together.